One of the most profound lessons about marketing that I ever learned was at the New Jersey State Fair. Now, I know it's Jersey, but the fair is tucked way up in the northwest corner of the state. And I don't think people realize how country it gets up there. And I was sort of hanging around this truck display where a car company was showing off its brand new full-size pickup. This was a real new thing for them. And they had a couple of gals giving out cowboy hats with the company logo on them to anybody that would be willing to take a walk around to the vehicle. And, that kind of thing is kind of tough sledding for the young people that do it, even on a good day. But one of these young gals, man, she just had that magic touch. And along came a couple of tough old boys in bib overalls with long beards and trucker caps with a different car company logo on them. But that didn't stop her. And she said, "Hey, fellas, you want to come take a look at this brand new truck? I'll let you keep one of these hats." And the meaner looking of the two, just right in her face, just says, "I wouldn't get in that truck if you were handing out gold bars." And so she turns to the other fellow and says, "Oh, I've seen this before. He's scared. He's scared he's going to like it, and he'd rather be wrong than change his mind." And the friend turns to the first guy and says, "Is that true, Dale? Are you scared?" And Dale says, "I ain't scared." And so the young woman says, "Well, talk is cheap, Dale, but you can prove me wrong. You can just let me take you on a tour of the vehicle." And I'm thinking, oh man, you're good. You're good. And I start to shadow the three of them because I want to hear her patter. So she's showing him this and that, and she opens the back door of this big behemoth, and she says, "Dale, look at the size of that back seat." And he says, "Is it big enough to have sex in?" And she goes, "I don't know. Let's check the owner's manual." And inside of about 10 minutes, those old boys are walking around that fair wearing those cowboy hats. Now, I've spent a long career in advertising, and I thought to myself, how many ads would I have had to show those old boys before they would wear those hats? I'm not sure I ever could have shown them enough. So I went up to this gal with great humility, and I said, "I think you may be the best salesperson I've ever seen in my life." And she said, "I'm not a salesperson. I just love making friends." Yep. And that was the lesson.